Rialto Designs was formed in 1998, many years back when fashion had not really become at the forefront of conversations. Now in 2017, still spearheading and especially African fashion. Lucy Rao is one proud woman, and she today came with models. I can't wait to see her. She's looking great as ever. Put your hands together for this wonderful lady. Hi, Lucy. How are you? It's so good to see you. You look fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So do you.
Yes, have a seat, darling.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. You know, when I was online looking, when actually you Google Rialto, you're everywhere.
Really?
You're like 7 pages on Google. That's a big deal. You know, it's been a wonderful journey, and we're so proud for you for putting Kenya on the map for all the right reasons.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. How has your 2017 been this year, Lucy?
Okay, 2017 has been a slow year.
Yeah.
On the fashion scene, I think, on our side, mainly because of what has been happening. But it hasn't been a slow year on the designs. We've come up with many designs.
Yeah.
We've done 1 or 2 shows outside the country. We are continuing with whatever we can do here. And we are getting our regular customers plus getting new ones. And we are so determined to keep dressing Kenyans.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Looking at how far back you started and really embracing Africa and embracing our culture, our prints, all of these things that make Africa so beautiful. And at that time, really, we weren't there yet. We were still so westernized and embracing this. Talk to me about that. How has it been?
Okay, it's been a long journey.
Yeah.
And what we are seeing now is sort of like an explosion of African fashion.
Yeah.
That was not there when we started a long time ago. If you did anything African, it was like either for the older generation or, you know, it's something that was shunned. But, you know, we persisted and we insisted.
Yeah.
You know, when you're determined and you keep going, I mean, something has to give.
Right.
So I'm happy now that there's quite a few people who like to wear African, quite a few people who like to wear local and are proud to wear local. I mean, before, that was not the case, where people are actually happy to wear something which is locally made. So I think we are going on well, and the future is very bright.
Absolutely, I agree. I mean, Lucy, when you see the Louis Vuittons and the Dolce & Gabbanas embracing Ankara, the Masai fabric, and a lot of what we have sort of kind of discarded or not paid attention to, how does that make you feel?
Okay, I think that we pay attention, but I think maybe what we do does not go out there.
Okay.
And that is this is a problem that we need to address as Kenyans. The problem is this: we are prouder of what comes from outside than what we make here. Yeah. And in reality, if we don't promote our own, then how will we be as good as those people outside? Right. Yes, and really, who decides who is good or who is not good?
I absolutely agree with you.
We, the Maasai print, we designed it in a show in, I think, 1998. We did a whole collection of Maasai print.
Really?
The other serious designers have also designed it, but nobody paid attention to it then. Yeah. I know Sally Karago designed a fantastic collection.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yes, with the Maasai, but you know, when Louis Vuitton brings it out, then all of a sudden, people notice it.
Now the world starts talking about the Maasai.
The world starts talking about it, but fabric. We have been doing it for a while now. It's our own, it's homegrown. Yeah. Maasai people have their culture, and you know, they've stuck to it, and they're sort of like the identity of Kenya out there, be it in tourism or be it in fashion. Right. And I personally have done a collection with the Maasai, shuka and other things in Ouagadougou some few years back. I think it was around 7 years ago. and that went down very well.
Let's talk a little bit about that, the expense of all of it, because I think a lot of people just don't appreciate that level of design, that level of sourcing for the right fabric, the kind of work that it takes, other than just picking off the rack. I think our mentality stays there.
Yes.
Investing in a good design is like investing in art, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It sure is.
So talk to me a little bit about pricing and expense and the finances of all of it. How does it all work, Lucy?
Okay, if I can tell you, like the clothes that we get here and they're ready-made, you see maybe one piece in the shop or in the exhibition or in the boutique, but that was not manufactured as one piece.
Right.
I know how this works because I've made it my business to actually see how it does, how it happens abroad or wherever clothes are manufactured. And you get that one piece, there's at least maybe up to 1 million pieces of the same thing in the same size at the point of manufacturing. So if a fabric that we buy here is, call it 800 shillings per meter, when it's here and when you're buying it per meter or per yard or whatever, at the source of manufacturing, that fabric can be 80 shillings up to 1/10 of the cost, because you're buying in bulk.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes.
And all the little costs are less when you're buying more.
Okay.
So when this happens, it follows that when you produce one, the cost of designing an outfit for Kobe, I mean, I have to get your measurements. I have to do my paper pattern. I have to do a fitting on a dummy to see whether all the things fit well. And you know, that takes time and it takes a lot of art. And if after that I have to just make one outfit for Kobe and I repeat it with everybody else, then the cost of production and the cost of art is very high.
You'll be going at a loss.
Yes, it's a loss. It's a loss, but we still do it, and we cost our prices as if we are making mass. But this is what people do not understand, that it is actually very, very costly to design one garment for one person, and that's art. And that's the cost of the fabric, the cost of the labor, the cost of all the little errors that can occur.
And we're just stressing everyone.
Oh,
we stress you. We send you the pictures. We're like, Lucy, no, this is not understanding that we are not. You have more than one client.
We have.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we've
it's a tough
seen
place.
How to manage and how to juggle and how to manage the expectation of the Kenyan.
Okay.
And how now we are maybe somewhere in between. Not having mass-produced garments, because somebody will come and tell you, don't make this for anybody else.
Right.
Yeah?
Yes.
And, you know, I mean, it's difficult.
Absolutely.
But we try not to make too many that look alike to keep the uniqueness of every individual.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's a challenge. It's quite a challenge.
But you've done a good job of it. You certainly have.
We try, and we are not about to give up on it.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Looking at your line of work, you've done work for cabin crew, you've done work for media personalities and dignitaries, you've done work for weddings and special events and occasions. Talk to me a little bit, Lucy, about yourself as a designer, how you've reinvented yourself and found new layers of yourself that you didn't even know were there.
Okay, I think I am somebody who loves life, and I love adventure.
Good.
And I like to take challenges head on, and I do not give up easily. Most of the time when you tell me I can't do it,
you're that person who's like, what?
I'm that person who will say, this is exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it better. Yes. So I think over the years, we as a fashion house, we look at what is happening. We keep in touch with the trends. We like to go out and see what people are doing outside there and what the trends are in terms of fabric, in terms of color, in terms of style, in terms of silhouettes. So that what we do here, we are not doing something which is out of the blue. We do it from a point of knowledge, and then we try to adapt it to the Kenyan situation. Because again, some of the things that are out there, people just try and copy them. And they don't absolutely don't suit the Kenyan form. Most of the time you can see people wearing ill-fitting clothes.
Yeah.
The hips are tight and the dress is sort of creeping up, and maybe, you know, it's all wrong.
Things just don't look right.
They don't look right because there is a sizing problem. You maybe got this size from the regular Turkish size.
Or Asia, where they cut for very
China,
small bodies.
You know? Or China. And then you're trying to wear it here. Yeah. So we have made it our forte, our business to sort of like go out there and translate what we see out there. Not literally translate it, but do it in such a way that it will fit the Kenyan form. Okay. And every community, every race, I think, has their figure. Yeah. 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 If you've been to South Africa, you've seen how the backside is.
The derriere is all very curvy.
Derriere is curvy.
Absolutely. When you go to West Africa, they're different as well in terms of the waist. We're different in East Africa. So you have to cater to all of this.
And even with our taste, we don't like too much. Although the trends are really changing, the Kenyans did not like the too much print. But I can see it's really changing now, which is good. Before, the Kenyan men never just dressed up. They just didn't try.
I know.
Yes, but you know, you'd find...
So good to see that they're trying
It's good to see that they're trying now. So I think the world is changing and we are taking it in our stride.
That's fantastic. Yes. Now, we're going to look at some designs after the break in just a second. But you've mentioned a show that you've done. You've showcased across the continent in different places. We're about to look at one of those videos. How do you feel after you've worked so hard, your designs are finally done, they're sitting on their models, then they walk down a runway and then people react? How do you feel after all that?
Okay, that's a wonderful thing. Yeah. Wonderful thing when you've done all the work and you've designed and things have backfired. You know, things tend to backfire, even backstage, you know.
2 minutes to going on the runway.
2 minutes to go and they say like, God, that zip. Right. It's just not going up. So what do? You have to think on your feet. Can I create a design which looks like this is a low back? Right. Where the zip has reached, you know. You need to be chap, so to speak. That's the way I say. And you have to think and innovate right there. Yeah. Yes. So whenever we are designing, we think long in advance of what we want, how we want the fabric to be, how we want the feel of the event, of the catwalk to be, what is inspiring our collection each time, you know. Yeah. It's just not something that comes like this. But, you know, we don't pinpoint that we want this exact bow to appear here. We leave that for maybe after we've seen the model. Yes. Or when we've done maybe practice the runway. Yeah. So things tend to fall in place, but at the end of it, it feels really good. Yeah. It feels really good. It feels good, I must say.
Fantastic. All right. Yes. So we're going to show you a little bit of that. Okay. One of Rialto Designs, Lucy Rao, outside of Kenya, showcasing some of her amazing, amazing garments. Take a look at this. We take a quick break. When we come back, she came with gifts, she came with people to showcase, and it's all going to be wonderful. We'll be right back after this. Give her a hand, everybody. Thank you. And the third part of the show this morning, we were still talking matters fashion. We started out talking men's trends 2017 into 2018. We're now with Lucy Rao of Rialto Designs, who has really established herself as an amazing pioneer of African fashion, not just in Kenya, but the continent. You've seen some of her work. Today you came with models. I'm so happy. I love it when guests come to showcase, because that's what this show is about, really. Looking at where we are in 2017 and headed into 2018, fashion changes so fast. You can go to sleep, wake up, and it's changed. How do you keep up with the trends for you?
Okay, for us, what we know is you can't afford to go too trendy. Yeah. Because then you might not even take 3 months or 4 months before you have to change your wardrobe. So we try to do wearable designs. We try to do interesting designs which are wearable, which have a good lifespan.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
But even if fashion changes, you know, there's aspects of fashion that are always coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, every few years you'll find maybe fabric is coming back.
Yeah.
And then there are others which just never go. They are just more on at a certain time, and they don't go anywhere, like polka dots, for example, like animal print. It doesn't go anywhere. Yes, but when you do solid colors and, you know, clean, nice clean lines, and you don't do too much of everything everywhere, you do that lean look, then, you know, you have a sophisticated look, which it doesn't, it's easy on the eye, and it doesn't quite go out of fashion. Another thing that we do is we try to create a personal style for everybody, for our clients, depending on what you're working as. If you're a marketer, you know, you don't need dark blue suits only. You know, you need to have
bright.
Yes, you need to be bright. You need to.
Because you're looking for sales, so you need to be inviting.
Yes, somebody has to see you and want to talk to you. Right. Yes, we are not afraid to make friends with you and to suggest.
And point you in the right direction.
Many times it goes down very well. Sometimes we get our heads bitten off. But
but most of the time it works out.
Most of the time it works out.
Do you know, Lucy, before in part one, when we were talking about men's trends, what are we about to see? Take us through what we're about to take a look.
You're about to see color. You're about to see sophistication. You're about to see oomph.
Yes.
Yes.
Pomp and circumstance.
Oomph. I think it's less than 1% of what we can do.
Yes, I know that.
Yes, we had to prepare this very quickly.
Yeah.
But it's a taste. We chose red to be our main color. We put in some prints for the men because they've been too conservative, and we want to bring them out. We want to get them.
I'm just going to ask you, Lucy, to take us through some of these designs. The first one, please step forward, Han, and we just take a look at that. Okay, take us through this one.
Okay, this is suede.
Okay.
The fabric is suede.
It's
a washable suede.
Really?
Suede is like a smooth leather.
Yeah.
And you can't really wash it, but for this, for the sake of fashion, and for the sake of being able to wash it, there's a version of it that you can wash.
Okay.
So this lady is wearing a strapless dress.
I love it. I also love how it bunches up on the side.
Thank you. That was
beautiful.
Intentional, you know. It's intentional to give the asymmetrical look and to give it some pomp.
Yes.
Yes. So there's a peplum look, which is goes sort of like halfway.
You know what I love about it? It's complicated, but it's so simple.
Yes.
When you look at the detail that has gone into this design, it is so intricate, but it looks so effortless in terms of her wearing it.
Yes, you know, this is what we achieve, this is what we want to achieve.
Yeah.
The simple look is actually sometimes more complicated to achieve than the busy look.
Very true.
So in the busy look, you can hide a lot of faults and a lot of mistakes, but the simple look, there it is.
It needs perfection.
It needs you to be perfect, and it needs you to get your stitches right, and it needs you to get your fabric right, and it also needs you to get the model right, and there she is.
She looks great. Yes. Give her a hand, y'all. She looks so good.
Smile.
Okay, and then we have our second model who's standing right there with the natural hair. You look gorgeous.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
Okay.
Take us through this, Lucy.
Now, this is mono shoulder. That's what we call it.
That's gorgeous.
That's one shoulder on, and the chiffon is circular. The chiffon gives it a nice romantic look.
Yes.
You know? Yes, but because this can very easily be blown away and you remain naked, so we put...
you put a little
I mean, the wind is not always so kind to the ladies, so it can be blown away. So we decided to put something inside so that you are fine.
And comfortable.
The model is good to go and elegant. So the fabrics like laces and chiffon, they give it a romantic look.
It does look very romantic.
A gentle look. So
could you wear this at a wedding?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
this is
I
cool
could
for
totally
a wedding.
pull this off at a wedding. DJ D loves this one. I can see you like nodding and say, okay, you know, we're going to have to send you to Lucy for you to get a fitting. This looks gorgeous. Okay, and our third piece, please step forward.
Okay.
This is my favorite, I'll be honest. I love this.
Still going with the asymmetrical look,
Yeah.
but we give her a strap on that shoulder. Some people want to be able to wear the bra strap, the bra, and, you know, put it a little off. So there's this hole through which her hand is coming out.
Yeah,
you know.
fantastic.
Yes, sometimes you don't want everybody just understanding your design immediately, then you wouldn't be a top designer, would you?
Exactly.
So this is a mystery. You will really look at it and say, oh, how is that made? How is that done?
It's beautiful.
It's
and
really simple, but it's
so
mysterious.
Nicely.
So,
and I like the fact that it's kind of very free-flowing.
It's free,
Yes. We have more designs from Rialto. DJ D, drop the track. There's more coming up, everybody. All right, the second batch. Lucy, what are we expecting next?
okay, we will get some laces now.
Okay.
And, you know, just basically the easy look.
Come out here right now. Give them a hand, everyone.
Now, if you don't want the black background, you can do a gold background. You can basically play with whatever background you want. And the effect will be that you have a different design each time.
Okay.
Yes, so this is one of it. And it's easy. It's loose.
Yeah.
It's not so constrict. It doesn't restrict you.
I
can
want it.
dress it up and you can dress it down.
This. It is so gorgeous, honey. You look great. All right, and then we have the strapless, long, beautiful maxi dress. Take us through that, Lucy.
Okay, this has some
level.
Asymmetry. It has levels, so it's meant to be sort of like a handkerchief look down there.
Yes.
And with this, you can actually wear it with an underskirt. Okay. And it will take the whole, I mean,
it will poof out.
It will poof out very well.
This is gorgeous.
Yes, so
give them a hand, guys.
This elastic is shearing.
Go ahead, do your twirling, everybody. All right, thank you, ladies. Thank you. Oh, perfect. All right, so Lucy, you definitely brought guys, and I love that. And I spoke to my audience earlier, and they are into men's fashion with the fabric.
Let me tell you, Kobe, I think men's fashion, men are the easiest clients to have.
Yeah.
Yes, and this is why. They either want the garment or they don't want.
Easy.
It's very easy.
There's no
not that they want it or
fix this, remove this. Yeah.
After that, they can either afford it or they can't.
All right, come out here, gentlemen. Give them a hand, everybody. There they are.
So we got color. We made them there. So the looks are similar, but you can see that jacket is similar to the next one, but it's like a totally different thing. And you can swap them around and wear that those black pants with the red jacket with just trimmings of African. If you're a bit conservative, but you want to be in the African way.
Yes.
So you can do it with jewelry, with African jewelry. You can you can wear them with a t-shirt or with a polo shirt.
Fantastic.
And it's very versatile for whatever occasion.
So for the first one, the black with the jacket, talk to us about where a man would wear this kind of outfit. Walk, guys, feel free.
For this and most of our designs, what we try to do is we give you pieces that you can wear separately, even with whatever you have. If you have khaki pants, this goes very well. If you have formal pants, it still goes very well.
Nice.
So it is actually up to you to dress this jacket up or dress it down.
Okay.
We try and advise the client that this is how you wear this. These are the options. Don't only wear it the way we are selling it to you. If you have khaki pants, you can wear it and you can dress it up and down. Another thing that we do is we advise them on how to wash. Because it's very important how to take care, to know how to take care of your garment.
Colors that will run, you have shrinkage, you have all of that. It's amazing.
On that note, all the colored garments, somehow they run. It just depends on the length of time and how you wear. Most of the detergents that are sold in the market have some level of bleach.
All right.
And sometimes it affects the fabric, and you find that somebody has an African shirt, but it doesn't look good after maybe 3 or 4 washes.
Okay.
Yes, so
Fantastic.
you need to be able to identify good quality fabric which will not run easily, but then the owner of the garment also has to know how to take care of it.
Fantastic. Guys,
Yes.
give it up for Lucy. You're awesome, Lucy. You're so great. I'm going to walk with you because I want people to see this dress. I'm taking 2 dresses, this one and that other one. Models, come out here. Ladies, are you still here? Come out, come out. I want everyone to see you one more time. Look, it's so beautiful. Gentlemen, good job. Clap for these guys. All right. And then we have one more piece. Come, gentlemen. We have one more piece. There it is. Lucy, look at this. I want her to, can we just help her out right there? Wonderful. This is so gorgeous.
Thank you.
This is so gorgeous. All right, there we go. Lucy, what are we looking at here? This is the piece de resistance, the final, yeah?
Okay, now this is something that you can't just look at and not look again, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yes, there has to be something that goes out of the ordinary, something that you will not meet somebody wearing in the street, you know? If you met somebody with this, it would have to be a very serious red carpet event. Yeah, so we do those as well. And
or a bride in a traditional wedding. This would be perfect.
Thank you. Thank you
this would
very
be
much.
perfect.
Thank you. So this is what this represents, and
Okay.
that's an African print, but with the gold. That's 100% cotton, but it's done with the gold print on it.
Okay.
And then right there in the middle, there's chiffon.
Great.
Which is, again, the romantic look that we were talking about.
I want her
And
to
this is
spin.
a
I don't know
cape.
if she can.
Okay.
Because I want
go.
everyone to see this. Are you ready, honey? Are you ready to strut
Yes,
yourself?
you
We got you in the
help.
back. Don't worry. We got
Yes.
you. We got you. Go
Oh,
do your
okay.
thing.
Wow,
Yes,
wow,
yes,
wow.
yes, yes.
There, straight.
Stand
Straight
right there, boo. Look
Okay.
at this.
Okay.
Give it a hand to the cake.
Okay.
Isn't this nice? You look is so good. I love the detail in the back, Lucy.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
Thank you.
This is
Thank
very,
you.
very, very well done. All right, everyone. Models, everybody, come out here. If you are part of Rialto Designs, come out, come out. Stand, honey, turn her around again. All right, so that, because you know she's our centerpiece. She's our centerpiece. Come on, ladies, let's frame all of this. Lucy, stand right here. We're celebrating you this morning. We're celebrating this woman this morning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come out here, everyone. Listen, everybody, it is so important that we embrace local, that we invest in homegrown. Look at all of this. Beautiful, beautiful models, beautiful designs, lots of great creativity. And guess what? She did this in such a short time. Y'all would be surprised. Like, I am so surprised at how quickly you managed to do this great line. Thank you so much, Lucy, for being here.
Thank
Give
you
them
for having
all
us.
a hand.
Thank you.
All right, you look so serious this morning.
Yes,
Smile a
very
little bit.
much
It's so
serious.
serious, but it's model time. All right. Okay, everybody. Thank you so, so much for joining us. We are going to connect you to Rialto Designs. They are located right here in Nairobi. Anniversary Towers, the ground floor is where they are. But log on to our social media platforms where we'll give you all their information. She has such an amazing team of people. Literally, you call, they treat you like they've known you for years. I just love Rialto, and you guys are amazing. Thank you so, so much for joining us this morning. Remember this, okay? Step out looking your best. And remember, home is best. Let's invest in local. All right, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye.
Thank you.